The cost does not include transportation on Dongji Island. You can choose to rent a motorcycle, golf minibus. The number is very small. The elderly, weak, women and children are given priority, or walk. It is recommended to rent a car to see the whole picture. The leader Lu Dan is a very cute and enthusiastic person, carefully explained along the way. After 2 days of heavy rain, the seawater was blue and clear, very suitable for taking pictures. When cruising at the Blue Cave, because the ship had a deep draft, we could only overlook the Blue Cave. The arrival time was around 1015, so we didn't encounter it. It's a pity that the sun shines directly on the Blue Cave at noon. For transportation in Gimei, you can choose a tour bus or rent a motorcycle. The tour bus will only stop at attractions with parking lots, allowing tourists to go down and take pictures. Other attractions can be viewed from the car. The driver is humorous and will explain on the bus. It happened to be a low tide at Shanxi Shihu and you can see the complete Shihu. Because I have to catch the 5 o'clock boat back to Taiwan, I chose Haianyat and arrived at Mekong port at about 15:30. The time is well matched. The 4 southern islands are really beautiful. Our speedboat is also quite close to the Blue Cave. When it is open, visitors can take pictures on the top deck. They all take care of the photo needs of tourists. But I bought tickets for 2 people on this trip, and one of them felt uncomfortable at the last moment and did not participate and there was no way to get a refund, so I should be allowed to enjoy the services of 2 people. As a result, the entire tour bus at Gimei Island was full, and I had to sit next to me. I was spending 2 people's money, so I should have 2 people to enjoy. Businessmen are really good at budgeting. It is simply taking advantage of consumers. In fact, I was quite surprised to say that 2 working days before departure, the staff informed that because the number of people originally scheduled for the itinerary was not enough, they helped us to join the more expensive group that can board Dongji Island. Although I did not do my homework on Dongji Island at all, but thanks to the commentary guide on Jinbada 10, Daja, we took us to know one of the special marine national parks on foot under the temperature of 30 degrees. You can also choose to rent a car or take an electric car. Before leaving after Dongji Island, we also took us to overlook the scenery of the Blue Cave. Before we arrived at Gimei, we also recommended a few more air-conditioned stores for everyone to escape the summer heat. Of course, we also introduced many other delicious stores. Overall, the trip satisfaction of the day is 5 stars. But the air conditioner in the front warehouse is really not cold enough. If you are afraid of heat, it is recommended to sit in the warehouse area with windows, and the tour guide Daja is really good and easy to chat. The whole ship the boat was swaying with the waves except that it was parked outside the Blue Hole, and the waves were a little bit stronger than before arriving at Gimei. The whole thing was super stable, and the return trip swayed steadily until I fell asleep. Smiley face emoji, smiley face emoji. After boarding the boat, I found that I couldn't rent a motorcycle without a motorcycle driver's license. I immediately asked the customer service staff if I could buy an additional car and exchange it for a tour bus. The customer service staff also quickly responded that I would ask the manufacturer. Change tour bus. After getting off the boat, rush to ask the relevant personnel. It is recommended that those who want to change the tour bus go directly to the tour bus to ask the tour guide to avoid the car driving away and not being able to rent a car. I'm very grateful to the customer service staff for their quick response so that we can play in Gimei smoothly. You still need to take seasickness medicine to avoid seasickness, and it is also recommended to get on the boat early and choose a seat in the upper row to avoid getting too dizzy. The air conditioning on the boat is very comfortable, and there are stops along the road for Tungpanyu and the Blue Cave for everyone to take pictures, but the Blue Cave will not open too close, only far away. In addition, in Gimei, the first stop will let everyone go to the toilet first. The whole journey from boarding to disembarking takes about 2 hours, and each point stays for 15 to 20 minutes. However, it is a pity that this tour bus trip did not go to Little Taiwan. On the way back, I was told that because of the recent road construction near Shou Taiwan, the big car couldn't drive past. It would be a bit of a surprise not to tell the tourists as soon as they got on the car. People who are going recently can pay attention.